But first, from the Target 12 investigators, a Providence councilman is asking questions about why the city decided not to collect $500,000 from a number of businesses that use police for detail work.
And he's also asking for a bigger cut from WaterFire, whose founder defends the nonprofit's economic impact. Eyewitness News Target 12 investigator Walt Buteau has the details.
WaterFire has attracted huge crowds to the city for more than 20 years. Few doubt the economic impact, but one councilman is asking questions about the cost to the city. During events like WaterFire, the city requires police details for crowd control. Target 12 obtained a list of detail bills written off by the city because the debtors were out of business or bankrupt. Councilman Michael Correia tells us he called many of the businesses and got through.
I'm able to reach somebody. I don't understand why the city can't.
To pay.
I'm just asking them to pay.
Correia is also concerned about the waived cost of WaterFire details that, according to this document, total just over $182,000 over the past 5 years. Founder Barnaby Evans points to the WaterFire contract with the city that he says currently requires the nonprofit to pay about $40,000 a year for details. Correia is asking for a review of WaterFire and has pitched a resolution that pegs the unpaid cost of details and other expenses at $763,000 over the past 5 years. But according to Evans, that's a fraction of what the event brings in.
We do an event that's free that brings about 1 million people a year, and they bring about $114 million of spending into the city.
Tax documents show the nonprofit has averaged about $2 million a year in revenue over the past few years, with a range of a good year in 2012 when the profits were just over $766,000 to the following year when the nonprofit was about $266,000 in the red.
I'm sure that
Either way, Correia believes the city deserves more.
that have taken, in my opinion, advantage of the taxpayers of the city.
I think the $9 million of tax revenue that WaterFire brings in just from out-of-state visitors, that's very valuable.
Correia is also debating a tax stabilization proposal for WaterFire's new headquarters. That part of this story is online right now on WPRI.com. With the Target 12 investigators, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.
Walt, thanks. And if you have a story that needs investigating, contact our Target 12 tip line at 401-228-1863 or email us at target12@WPRI.com.